There's a whole bunch of things wrong with what I got on, but I just came out of the yard and I still need to work out. So we're gonna do wrong questions, right response today, I'm just gonna make it really quick. And what I really wanted to talk about is so much confusion going on, right? And so the question is, the statement that most people and a lot of people make, and sometimes I've made, is that I'm confused. Are you? So, so I'm a believer. So the scripture I would use or pops in my head sometimes is, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, right? But I'm not going to go just in that direction. I want to talk about the revelation of being confused. Right question, right? Wrong and so wrong question, wrong question, right response. The wrong question is I am, or statement or question, whichever one you want to couch it as, is, when people say, oh, they're so confused, or this is confusing, or they're in a place of chaos. So, this is something that I hope will help anyone that's feeling like that. See, confusion is rarely random, and chaos is most of the time intentional. And when I say intentional, it is something that is driven, it is something that is set up, it is something that you walk into, but somebody has set the stage to be. So, in most of the cases, but most of the time, confusion is what happens when too many voices, hear me, y'all, too many voices have been given access to a decision that was never theirs to make. I need to say that again. Most of the time, not 100%, but most of the time, confusion and or chaos, but I'm going to stick with confusion, is what happens when too many people, because I don't want you to think the voices are in your head, too many people, too many outside influences. It could be the internet. It could be you looking at somebody else's life and you're confused. Well, I've been working hard, but what's wrong? No, no, no. Who do you need to shut out? And what do you need to focus on is a response. When we pause in the midst of confusion, things shift. If truly confusion is what happens when too many voices, distractions, situations have been given access to our decision making, to our thoughts, to our attention, it causes us in this state of usually frustration, fear, anxiety, all of those things. See, we weren't born confused, we became confused. And it's through competing expectations, it's through things, inherited beliefs, other people's timing, other people's requirements, other people's thought process, the constant noise of the world that always has a strong opinion about what you should be doing next. So, wrong question about confusion. Right response is to set, what today do I need to accomplish right now? What clarity do I need to actually step out? Not anybody else's opinion, not another perspective, but just clarity. But clarity requires subtraction. Y'all know I'm a accountant, so a clarity requires subtraction. So if you want more clarity, remove some things. Remove the things that could be blockers that's causing you to be distracted. So remove the noise. Remember, I've been teaching this 99.3, 90 seconds of calm, pause, 9 deep breaths during the 90 seconds, and then ask yourself 3 questions. Okay? So going back, remove the noise, quiet the voices that were never authorized to speak into this decision. And it may cause you to turn off your phone, may cause you to not scroll as much, because one of the fears, one of the 6 ghosts of fears that Napoleon Hill talks about, and then I'll close this down, is that other people's opinion is one of the main ghosts of fear. And when you have fear, you have anxiety, you have issues that drive up our cortisol levels and cause us to respond, right? It causes us to react versus respond. For us to immediately go to the safe place, like, oh my gosh, I need to do something now, versus let me think for a minute. So let's do one personal reflection. What area of your life feels genuinely unclear right now? Whose voices or which inputs have been contributing most to that confusion? Are those voices authorized to have access? Are the voices that are contributing to you not being clear, are those voices authorized to have that much access? So the declaration I like to provide to you today, and it's a little bit different. I'm trying to get off real quick, y'all. A declaration is, my mind is clear. I remove what was never authorized to direct me. I value my peace and my precision. Okay. I'm just saying, it all matters. Okay. So go to the right response by eliminating some of the voices, some of the distractions, some of the things that cause and negatively impact your peace. If scrolling is causing you anxiety, you might want to slow your roll. Just something to think about. Judy, yay! So yeah, you have to be strong. So I am going to come out, but please like, subscribe, and share. But the other thing that I really like you to do is to literally ask questions, like in the chat and all of that. Ask questions, because remember that you're bold, you're brave, you're brilliant, and you deserve peace. And confusion impacts your peace. Listen, I have a great day. I am excited about today and going to Zumba. Take care. Bye-bye.